Good morning, children. Today we are going to study the rest topic of this chapter, Know the Environment. So far we have studied about sense of seeing. Now we are going to study sense of hearing, rest of the senses. So before going into the topic, I want to ask you one question. Have you ever heard your sound while while shouting from the bathroom? And have you ever heard the echo near a mountain while striking your clothes for washing? And if so, how is this echo formed? So let's show a figure for your better understanding. Okay, so what do you see in this figure? Yes, when a boy is talking or shouting, the sound waves are traveling through that air and they are striking at that wall, and the wall is reflecting back the sound. Okay, so that's how we can and the length of that waves is increasing, right, when it reaches at the other side. So this is the explanation of the sound waves, the echo. Okay, children. Then there are certain animals and birds also which use the echo to calculate their distance. Can you give some examples? From the intensity of echo, the dolphins and bats locate the distance and direction of the object. So how far an object is, it is being located. The distance is being located by the intensity of the echo by dolphins and bat. This type of location is what we call as echolocation. Okay, so the distance is calculated, distance and direction of the object is calculated with the help of the intensity of echo, and this intensity of echo is what we call and this intensity of echo through which a dolphin or a bat can locate the distance and direction of the object is what we call as echolocation. What can you see? Bat. Which type of bats echolocates? We have said that dolphins and bats use echolocation for knowing the distance and direction of the object. So can you tell which type of bat echolocates? The bats moving in the night searching for prey echolocates. The bats which are moving in night, they search for prey and they locate their prey through echo, intensity of echo. Whereas fruit bats have special cones which provide day and night vision for them. Okay, so fruit bats, they do not echolocate as the bat who are moving in the night locates. Because of why? Because fruit bats have special cones which provide day and night vision for them. Okay, children. Next, now do one activity. uh, sit on a table with you and your friend. Make them sit on a table. Knock the knock on the desk once with your hand. Okay, now let your friends keep ear on the desk and do the same once again. Is there any difference between these two sounds? Is there any difference when you heard the heard the sound which your friend does? Is there any difference? How is the sound produced? How does it travel on the desk? It travels through vibration, right? So when your friend knocked on the desk once with his hand, and the sound which you heard keeping your ear near the desk, that is due to the vibration produced on the desk. Okay, the same thing happens in the case of snakes. Okay, the same thing happens on the case of snake. They do not have external ears. Can you see any ears fitted in their body? No. They feel the vibrations on the ground. When there is any vibration, that they hear through that they feel. Okay, and so they do not have any external ears. Also, without external ears, they can hear because of the property that they can feel the vibrations on the ground. Understood? Next, elephant. By using the vibration, which other animal can know that there is the intensity of vibration and the object is there? Elephants also can communicate to one another about danger from miles away through this vibration. They get these vibrations through their feet, especially through their front legs. Front legs, they get the vibration that there is danger. So they communicate to one another about this danger from miles away. Okay, children, can you tell me name of some other animals that communicate through vibrations? Okay. Spider. Spider is another species which can communicate through vibration. It can feel the vibration. Tree hopper. Can you see the tree hopper? That's also communicate through vibrations. Kangaroo rat. That is another one which communicate through vibrations. Okay, children. So what are the animals which communicate through vibration? Snake, elephant, spider, tree hopper and kangaroo rat. Okay, children, another activity is there. Tell one of your friends or your family members or your sister or brother to stand at a short distance and tell something briefly, shortly. Try to listen carefully. After that, keep your hand behind your ear and ask your friend to do the same again. Understood? I'm telling once again. Tell your sister or brother to stand at a short distance and let them tell something briefly. Try to listen what they are telling carefully. After that, keep your hand behind your ear and ask your friend to do the same, tell the same thing again. Okay children, first you have to hear what he is telling with normally how you are standing. Then you have to keep your hand behind your ear, okay, and ask your friend to tell the same thing again. Do you feel any difference? That means bigger ears collect more sound waves. That's why we hear the sound better. Okay, bigger ears, they will collect more sound waves and we will hear the sound better. Okay children, now can you tell me which animal has the biggest ears in the world? Yes, it's elephant. Okay. Can you name an animal which can move its ears independently? That's your homework. So next, what about the animals those have no pinna for their ear? Outer layer is what we call as pinna. What about animals those who have no pinna for their ear? Example, hen. They move their head, okay, and through the movement of the head they can see everything, they can feel everything. Okay children. Next, rabbits. Rabbits can hear from two directions. They also regulate their body temperature by their ears. Their body temperature is regulated with the help of their ears. How do spiders hear sound? We have told that they feel the sound through vibrations. How vibration will affect them? They use hairs on their legs for hearing. They have long hairs in their legs. It helps them to hear. What about grasshoppers? How do they hear? They have hair present all over their body which help them to detect sound. Okay, can you see the hair all over the body? Okay. Now next is, we have discussed about sense of hearing. Next we are going to discuss about sense of smelling and sense of taste. What can you see in the screen, on the screen? A bear, right? Do you know one animal which can detect a dead animal from 20 miles away? The animal which can detect a dead animal from 20 miles away. Yes, it's the bear. It can smell better than any other animal on this earth planet. The sense of smell of bear is 2100 times better than ours. Okay. So a bear can smell better than any other animal on this planet, and the sense of smell is 2100 times better than ours. Okay, children, what is this one? Shark. A shark can detect its prey from a mile away. So any injured marine animal or even a human being is not safe from a shark's sense of smell. Have you seen in the film that shark can smell the blood, right? So the smelling power of shark and bear is too high. How do you feel when you think about your favorite food item? What will you come to your mind? What is your favorite food item? Okay, mine is biryani. It will come to my mind when I think about food, favorite food. Where do we identify the taste? Where have I identified the taste of the biryani? In my tongue. Have you ever had a bitter medicine? Medicine which tastes not at all good? Where you feel the bitter taste? When you eat imli, what do you feel? Tamarind. How do we identify the taste? How do we identify the taste? What is this? Tongue. So we identify the taste through tongue. So there is another activity for you. Take small quantities of lemon juice, sugar solution, imli water, the tamarind water, and a bitter gourd juice in small bottles. What all you have to take? Lemon juice, sugar solution, imli water, bitter gourd juice. Okay, and put a few drops of them in each part of the tongue of your sister or your brother or your mother. Where on the tongue do you feel the sense of a particular taste more? Sweet at the tip, right? Salty at the side of the tongue, at the front side of the tongue. Soreness at the back side of the tongue, and bitterness in the center. Okay, children? So you try and tell it to me. Okay? After that, wipe your tongue or your friend's tongue whom you have tried this with a clean cloth. Put some sugar on the tongue. Now you feel the sweetness. How does tongue identify the taste? Through the front side. Okay. Okay. So, have you ever noticed snakes constantly flickering their tongue? They will be always putting their tongue outside, flickering it. What will be the reason? Have you ever thought about it? Like this, they will be flickering their tongue constantly. It's because it helps them to take samples from air, soil, water, etc. Why they need sample? Because it gives them an idea whether there is a prey or a predator in their surrounding. Okay, so to know that, they always flicker their tongue. Understood? Then next, one more activity is there. Drop some sugar granules on the floor and wait for some time until the ants come there, and observe that, did they come together? Do they move in a line? What will be the reason? You wipe on the way using your finger and observe. How how the group of ants came? Because the ants leave a smell on the ground, so that when one ant comes, the other ant will smell that from the ground, and so the other ants come. Okay, sorry for the interruption. The ants leave a smell on the ground, the other ants follow the smell and find their way. Ants sense the smell using the antenna. In this figure, there are two antennas. Can you see them, children? Through that antenna, ants can sense the smell. Can you name some other insects having antenna? Is there any other use for antenna in insect? Yes, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes also have antennas, and they are attracted by the heat of our body. They also like the smell of carbon dioxide that we exhale during breathing. Okay? Okay. Have you seen tiger? The face of the tiger? Like this. Can you see the face of the tiger? Cat and a seal. What similarity do you find in these three animals? what is the similarity of their face? Is there any similarity in their face? Seal, cat, and tiger. The hairs are present on their face. These hairs which are present on their face are called whiskers. And they are not just hairs. They contain lot of nerve cells and are very sensitive. Okay, and these whiskers help them to sense the movement, sense the vibrations in the air, sense the prey, sense the predator in the far away from them. So this hair enables them to find their food. Can you see? Okay. Next, about sleeping and sleeping and waking. When do the sense organs, we have told that about every sense organ, right? All the animals, all the plants, every insect can sense through their sense organ, various sense organs, some with the help of their skin, through vibrations and all. Now, when does this sense organ stop, or do the sense organs stop to work? How many hours do you sleep? 6, 7? What about an infant? So that's about humans. You can see about yours, you can take your example itself. Now what about animals? How many hours do they sleep? What is this one? Giraffe. Giraffe can sleep as little as 30 minutes per day, that is half an hour. Okay, they can sleep only 30 minutes per day. What is this one? Horse. Horse similarly also can sleep as few as 2 hours per day. Both animals, both these giraffe and horse, can often sleep in 15-minute intervals while standing up. The horse which you can see on the screen is sleeping or waking? It is sleeping. It can sleep when it is standing also. Duration of sleep varies for different animals. Okay. So, some animals can sleep as short as 15 minutes and as long as hours they can sleep. First is horse. Horse can sleep only 5 to 10 minutes. Cow can sleep up to 10 minutes. Cat can sleep up to half an hour. Python, they can sleep up to 10 to 45 minutes. Almost 1 hour they can sleep. Python. Okay, children. So all animals take rest by sleep. Insects do not have eyelids. All animals, they take rest through sleeping. Insects do not have eyelids, so they do not close their eyes as we do. Some animals like polar bear lizards, etc., go into a long deep sleep in certain seasons. Fishes in aquarium will adjust their sleep cycles depending on the interior lights of the building. So, what we have studied in this chapter, children? Our senses are the window to the world around us. We can see the world through our senses. The span of our vision increases with 2 eyes. Birds like eagle, vulture, etc. have very sharp vision. Most herbivorous animals have eyes on the sides of their head, which provide a large field of vision. Animals that are awake at night can see things in only black and white color. The senses of certain animals are sharper than human beings, which helps them to survive in various environments. Duration of sleep varies for different animals. Okay, children. So that's it. So thank you for today's class. Hope you have understood. If there is any doubt, please contact me. Thank you.